Yeah, what brought you to Bali?
I haven't traveled in a really long time. I had a physical injury.
Oh man.
And I love traveling. So I also really like the digital nomad lifestyle in Bali. Like it's really productive, but at the same time it's really chill. So that's what really got me to Bali. And I'm here for 3 weeks. Looking forward to meeting new people and new experiences, yeah.
Where are you from?
India.
Line of work?
I have my own creative agency.
Your own creative agency. Tell us about that in 20 seconds, or the 30-second pitch.
I transitioned from a freelancer to creative agency, and currently I'm building AI agents with my agency. So mixing design and tech together.
The agentic side of life. Is that tricky competing with some of these big ServiceNow and massive companies that are in the space?
Not really, because it's still growing, it's still developing, it's still uncertain where it's going. But it's also certain that it's the future. So no risk. I mean, gotta explore, right? So
give us a picture of where you see the agentic workforce being in 5 years.
It's difficult, but I see a lot of physical employees where they have a repetitive task being replaced by. Initially, it won't be replacement. It would be like empowering existing people, say in the sales bit also, right, to sort of do more in terms of what they're already capable of. But in the next 5 years, I see them being completely replaced as well. So business owners would have an advantage, but employees would have a difficult time. So they need to really adapt to what the future is going to be.
What do you think about people merging with Neuralink and how that's going to impact the workforce and how that aligns with what you're doing?
Neuralink is something by Elon Musk?
Yeah, it's like a chip in your head. They're putting it into paraplegics.
I don't have a lot of knowledge of it. Just I've heard of it. So I'm not really sure how AI is inbuilt with that or where that technology is really going. But it's quite interesting though.
Super interesting, just because if you merge with it, it means you accept it. People are saying like 7 to 10 years. I'm no expert, but 7 to 10 years, you're going to have like a population of people that have this chip, which really opens up technical capabilities that really disrupt the workforce. So, but not your specialty, not your forte. Maybe you could talk to me about what makes you feel the most alive in life.
I think travel. Yeah, travel, adventure. I think we've all been given a map and some time, which is ticking, and got to explore and experience as much as you can.
Tell me a story in the past 6 months to a year where you felt super alive traveling.
I haven't traveled in the longest time, I said, right? But right now is pretty good. The last time I had was not 6 months back, but 6 years back, before COVID happened. I had done a solo backpacking trip to Europe for a month, and it was the best time of my life. Yeah, I can go more in detail of what I did.
Just a top story that you've had from traveling that makes you want to stay out here.
Oh, top story was I was in Prague. I did a pub crawl with a bunch of random people who became really good friends that night. And around 3 a.m. at a club, I saw about a group of 50 people surrounding each other, and I thought it was a fight or something happening. I don't know. I went closer. It was a dance-off happening, and I've never seen a dance-off in real life. It was just in movies. So I went closer, and then I witnessed it. It was fascinating. I took a step back. I was walking towards my friends. I stopped, and I realized, why am I here doing a solo trip? Got to do something that I've never done before. So I took a U-turn, and I went back. And the moment I went back, one of the guys had lost. And so the crowd was just booing and celebrating, and I stepped in.
Yes.
And I lost the dance off, but I won so much more in life that night. It was the best night ever. That was my first night in like solo, right? So it just became a new thing for me. Like the person I became the next day was quite a different person.
I'm so glad that you entered into the dance-off, because I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area, and my sister and I would always get Indian, and they would always have at our favorite restaurant of the Bollywood movies and everything. Oh yeah, of course. Vindaloo is my jam. But everything would turn into a dance-off. So I love that you started walking away, and all of a sudden.
Yeah. And the thing was, it was a very instant decision. If I overthought about it, like generally what happens in life is you think of these decisions too much, and then you kind of delay them. The more you delay them, maybe you don't even make them, right? So it was just in that moment that I felt, you know what, let me try this. What's the worst that can happen? I didn't even go beyond that. It was just like 2 seconds and I went in.
They say it's like the fear of fear.
I guess so, yeah. I think that's what anxiety is, and like overthinking is, right? So there are very few moments in life where you feel so alive that you don't think about what's going to happen. You just live, right?